Mis hermanos, es el momento.
Hola, mis amigos, y bienvenidos al episodio de Cinco de Mayo por Slightly Buzzed Podcast. How we doing, folks?
Let's go. Slightly Buzzed Podcast, episode 10, Cinco de Mayo edition.
Woo!
Let's get it.
I feel some energy tonight, boys.
All about it.
It's there.
We got an episode today, boys.
We do. We're gonna switch it up a little bit for y'all. It's might be a little more than slightly buzzed tonight, cause I think you guys might see him right there.
Yeah, you can't have Cinco de Mayo without tequila.
Oh no.
Some of the finest Hornitos tequila. Yeah, I just got out of Spanish class. That's why.
He passed.
Don't worry though. We got a beer tonight, but we're gonna start the show off with a couple of shots.
Oh,
Ferda.
This plastic.
We'll see how it goes. We're opening a new bottle here. As you can see, Timmy's kind of struggling with it, but we don't want anybody to think that we were faking this, because this is about to be a real shot. You'll be able to tell not only by the fact that we're opening this bottle fresh, but by the look on my face. I'm probably going to look like I just swallowed acid. It's going to be horribly.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible.
I haven't had a tequila shot since the night of the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight.
Oh my god.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I had tequila shot, because I probably don't remember taking it.
It was definitely that night. Ooh, dude.
Is that sounds like it's a brand new bottle, Tim.
Ooh.
Little pop.
I had this in the freezer for a little while.
Nice. Well, here we go.
Let's waste no time.
Yeah, let's waste no time, boys. So everybody knows how it goes. You know, you pour the shots, you got the limes, you got the salt. We skipped no steps here.
You can pour it.
I'm gonna pour this here.
But yeah, so quick trivia, boys. What is Cinco de Mayo actually celebrating?
I don't know, Tim. You tell me.
Any guesses?
Smollett needs a shot.
The man asked a question, an important one at that.
Well, answer it.
So no guesses at all.
It's got to be some. It's got to be something like commemorative of like some
It's an American
political
holiday.
event. It's
Not
gotta
an
be a
American
political
holiday.
event.
All right, so I want to say in like the 1870s, Mexico owed a lot of money to the French, like a lot of money. And yeah, so the French came over and were like led by Napoleon III, I want to say, and we're like, hey, bitch, you better have my money. And they didn't have the money. So they took on one of the world's strongest militaries at the time. It actually was one of the greatest upsets in modern military history. And Mexico won and stayed independent, which was a pretty big deal for them at the time. And now we've got tequila and a Cinco de Mayo episode ahead of us.
Yes. Nice little history lesson there from your boy Tim Rich.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
nerding out.
What was that, Huff? What's that you just cracked into?
Yeah, for our viewers at home, we're me personally, and I'm sure the boys are going to be chasing with the Slightly Buzzed endorsed Corona Seltzer. Only 90
true.
calories.
No
She's
carbs.
a beauty.
Keto friendly.
Keto friendly. So, yeah, tequila's terrible, so I'm definitely chasing.
What's it? It's salt, tequila, lime. I've done this before, I swear.
I hope
Salt,
so.
tequila, lime.
All right, boys. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Everyone out there, take a shot with us. Let's go.
Cheers, fellas.
What a start.
Woo!
Good tequila definitely makes a difference.
Oh, that's delicious. That wasn't rough at all.
No, I enjoyed that. That was tasty.
I can get behind that. What's that tequila called, Tim?
Hornitos.
Hornitos.
I don't know. It's right above Jose Cuervo, which is my go-to. It's a couple dollars more.
That decent, honestly.
Very
Ooh.
nice.
I'm all about that.
That actually might be like one of the top 5 tequilas I've ever had.
I'm never thrilled about taking tequila shots, but at the end of the day, it's nice when you're not mad that you absolutely, hated it.
Yeah.
That was pretty decent. I'm all about it.
You know that feeling you get in your chest when you take them, where it just warms up, kind of like a whiskey, but it's
Oh,
like
God.
a
Do I
Mexican.
ever.
You know, when you drink some bourbon, you're sipping something neat,
Yeah.
and you take a little sip of something strong, and you get that feeling in your chest. That's called the Tennessee hug.
Kentucky hug.
Kentucky hug. Fuck.
We're right there.
Something like that.
Tim's like, it just kind of hugs you, no matter what, where it's from. Just gives you a hug.
Yeah.
All
It's
right,
always
boys.
there, just letting you know.
What do you say we show the viewers what beer we're drinking?
Yeah, dude, I'm down.
Let's show the beer.
Let's get going on this little brewski. I think we're staying with Kyle. We're staying with the vibe of Cinco de Mayo.
We're gonna
staying south of the border.
We're gonna say south of the border without leaving leaving Michigan. Yeah. So we got a good one. I'm excited because you know I love my Coronas. So this is gonna be a little bit of a mix-up for me. Tonight we are gonna be drinking New Holland Brewing Company's Cerveza con Limón.
Nice.
I got you.
Ready? Reach!
Show that wingspan, bud. Show that wingspan.
It's not there.
Man, you see those triceps? Holy smoke!
Oh, God. Like my
I got
anchor
'em.
arms?
Those sunglasses, magnifying glasses, bro.
Dude. Come on, man.
It's cool. Quarantine's hit the arms pretty hard.
New Holland Brewery Cerveza con Limón.
Let me tell you some more.
Translated, beer with lime.
Yes.
Limón is lime.
Yes.
Oh, I just learned something.
Ready, Kyle?
Do it.
Full send.
It's gonna be.
I've had better tosses, not gonna lie, but still a solid catch by that guy down there. Ones
Okay.
and twos got the hands.
All right, so here's the deal. This seasonal release beer, Cerveza con Limón, celebrates the long, joyful days of summer when the afternoon slowly fades to evening and the fellowship carries on till morning. Cold-pressed oil from Persian limes and lemons adds a refreshing citrus quality to this lager that will keep your thirst quenched all summer long.
Hey, boys.
Hey, I tried to time that crack there with Kyle being all dramatic with his reading, but no, nonetheless, I mean, this seems like a great summertime beer. I mean, I like Coronas during the summertime. I feel like, well, this is a Mexican lager beer, so this should be like right on that line. And I'm seeing Tim pour his out over there, and that looks absolutely delicious.
Wow, that looks
Wow, yeah.
phenomenal. There's really no other.
It's got
other
that
ways to
nice
say it.
gold.
It's a little
nice gold
hazy.
hue. Yeah.
Little hazy, and I'm not mad at that.
All right, Tim, let's have a little bit of fun. What do you say? I'm throwing this at you off the cuff, but take a sip of your beer every time Mr. Hovey says the word nonetheless.
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 All right, you guys at home. Also, every time this man says nonetheless,
Sip of beer.
we're celebrating a holiday today.
All
There's
That has nothing to do with us, but we're here for it.
There's a few words that I say quite a bit that we could do this game with, and everybody would be absolutely belligerent by the end of it. So, nonetheless, it is though.
No.
Drink.
Hang on. We'll get there. Let's take a look at this bad boy.
You know what's interesting is I feel like my head on this beer dissipated pretty quick
I poured mine
compared
out
to
pretty
you
quick.
guys.
I poured mine quick because I wanted to see that head.
You
Yeah,
threw
Yeah.
mine at me, so it was fizzing.
yeah, but that's a good looking beer right there.
It is, like you said, it's got a little haze like towards the top, like down low. You know, it's well, I guess actually yours is settled a little bit. Mine hasn't so much, but it smells very citrusy.
It's got a nice golden color to it too, and I can see the
Yeah.
bubbles coming up from the bottom. I kind of
Oh
like that.
yeah, dude, that smells real citrusy. We give that.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dude, it just kind of
Well,
it doesn't
whiff-
even smell like it doesn't even smell like beer, honestly. Like I
Oh,
know
dude.
it's beer.
Do the whole cover the top.
very sweet.
Swish it around a little bit.
Oh, dude, I got.
He always feels his too much to do that.
The lime, the lemon is very prevalent in the whiff.
Wow.
And
yeah.
a
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
little earthy. Not gonna lie, in a good way. Kind of like picking from a fresh lemon tree or lime tree.
Yeah, that's a really good description, dude.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited to see how it tastes.
yeah, let's cheers, boy. Dude, Nick Hovey has he waited for a cheers once in these 10 episodes?
Cheers, fellas. Sorry, I took a shot of tequila. I'm a little off my rocker over here.
Oh no, it's gonna be a long episode. It's a
Cheers.
Cinco de Mayo. Viva la Mexico.
Oh, man, that is refreshing.
I'm really happy with that.
Wow, dude. New Holland. Wow. I
Very
love
good.
this. I'm absolutely here
It's
for
almost
this.
like it's a Mexican lager, but it's almost like very like shandy.
Yeah, I get some shandy vibes.
Without a doubt, dude.
I think that's the lemon. I feel like it's probably the lemon.
The lime.
And the lime, I know. I thought shandy was a lemon addition.
No, shandy.
So
there's
there's-
summer shandy
Yeah.
from Blind and Kugel. That is a lemon shandy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying it has like it kind of tastes like it has some very like shandy qualities. It's like on the sweeter side.
Yeah.
You don't get like that carbonated beer taste.
Well, shandies
anyway.
shandies actually generally have a little bit more carbonation than something like this. This is not flat by any means, but
Well, I think summer shandy's really not too carbonated though, and I don't get that with this either. So that's kind of what I was getting at. It's very smooth, it's very citrusy. You don't really get that like normally like that wheat taste that you get with a lot of beers. It's not very bitter either.
That was a very nice sweetness in this.
The thing is, I'm not sure. Could we look this up for me, Kyle?
Sure.
Are there hops in this? Because I feel like I'm getting the hop flavor,
There are.
like lightly malty almost, but
Yeah.
not bitter at all. I don't know how they do that,
I certainly understand what you're saying. Yeah.
but it tastes like it's got some hops in there, but without the bitterness.
Like as
But-
it's kind of rolling
but also-
past your tongue.
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah.
is, as you're swallowing it, it does kind of cut off.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
like
I'm
goes
saying?
from like you get that like that hoppiness, but then it just goes
Gone.
Like, it finishes kind of sweet. But,
Yeah, but
but it
not
dissipates
overwhelmingly
quickly.
sweet.
Dissipates
Yeah.
quickly though. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is a phenomenal beer. But so New Holland, actually right around the corner from where you used to live up in Grand Valley. Yeah,
West side of the state, baby. Yeah.
I've had a lot of great times at New Holland Brewery, man.
Boot night. I mean, it's a good vibe out there. For those of you who've had the opportunity to go to New Holland Brewery, it is definitely a scene, especially I think on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, it's definitely Wednesday nights.
Wednesday night is the boot night. You get a boot the size of your head. They fill it with whatever beer you want, and you can just sit there and sip. And it's actually like a really cool venue. I think they have an upstairs. The place itself is massive.
It's kind of like it's exactly like a slightly more modern version of a craft brewery. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? It's got the homey vibe of a craft brewery,
Mm-hmm.
but also it's pretty modern.
There's like a lot of like rustic and like outdoor elements to it. And then in the summertime too, they have this area in the back that opens up and you can like go out there and play cornhole and whatever else. It's like it's a really cool vibe. They definitely did a good job with it. You get all the beers that they have, and the food there is
Phenomenal.
really it's really good. Really good.
They also have some really cool cocktails mixed in with their beer.
Mhm.
I had
Yeah.
it was coffee. I think do they make their own spirits or no?
That is actually a good
don't-
question. I don't want to say that
think
they do
it
'cause
was
I don't
their
know
own
for sure.
spirits. I don't think it was their own spirits. I might be wrong on this, but it was their own cold brew coffee.
Yeah.
Then one of their coffee beers and some vodka with a little bit of cream in it.
Sure.
Dude,
Probably unreal.
I went there for a happy hour one
They're-
time
yeah.
when I was up there for a Griffins game, which, by the way, ended up getting free drinks for like 2 hours.
At the hotel.
Yeah, dude, we were at the hotel and randomly they were just like, yo, you get free drinks at the bar for 2 hours.
Oh no.
And this is after we went to one brewery.
Tim
then
was like,
we
"You're
hit
gonna
New
regret
Holland.
telling me that because I'm gonna ruin your bar."
I'm going to regret being told that, dude. I was a complete...
Not until tomorrow, Chief.
Oh, I felt it that next morning. I actually wasn't that hungover, but it was just like...
You just
Oh,
wake
I was
up
an
and you're just
ass.
like, I definitely drank a lot.
Dude, you know those moments at the bar? I had a moment like that at the bar that night where I was just talking some Michigan shit, like what I usually do when I'm drunk. Because some dude at the table next to us is wearing a bunch of Michigan State gear.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's up, little bro? Because I sucked.
Aw,
That's why.
you were that
I
guy?
sucked. Yeah, I was actually that guy.
all
Dude,
for
I
the
had
love.
like 6 whiskey and doubles for free in an hour and a half span.
Well, Jesus Christ, what do you say we pump the brakes there, Super Chief, and just limit yourself?
That's
That's no fun. That's no fun.
No, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Not to mention,
Like, what is
you're
that?
paying money to be at the hotel. You might as well
No.
drink as much free liquor
No,
as you
dude,
can.
that's the thing.
Oh, that was that thing that.
Yeah,
Yo.
dude. Kirsten won that in a raffle, so we got
Yup.
free Griffins tickets and a free night in the hotel, and it was a really nice hotel. I
Jesus
think it was
Christ,
the
dude.
DoubleTree.
I need a girlfriend who like wins free shit all the
Yeah,
time.
bro.
It
It was
That'd be
cool.
sweet.
Apparently, she won us a whiskey tasting. Up
Good
at-
correction.
Nice.
He goes whiskey. I mean, it was for us, but it was really for me.
She won us a whiskey tasting at Traverse City Distillery.
Grand Traverse.
Traverse City Distillery.
Oh yeah, okay, for sure.
Traverse City Whiskey Co. There we go. That's what I was
Nice.
looking for. And a hotel night up there. So we were gonna go, and then COVID took over.
And then
so,
quarantine.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, it's not cool. I need to learn to when I have free booze presented. Like I just need to be like, all right, maybe 3 whiskey and Coke singles over the course
Listen,
of
I
an hour and
can't
a half.
really knock you for it, man, because booze is good, but
Well,
free booze is better.
The thing is, I was pretty drunk when we got there, and then I was like in my zone, and I was just like,
You showed up to the hotel drunk?
yeah, bro, we hit 2 microbreweries for the Tag Brew thing, and then hit New Holland, and I had a beer and 2 of those coffee cocktails I was talking about, because those were on special for like $4 for that
What
hour.
was that, beer and coffee?
Yeah, it was a coffee beer.
Oh, dude, coffee beers are elite.
It was a coffee beer, vodka, cold brew, and some cream.
That sounds
It was
awesome.
Dude,
Imagine you just
it
start
was-
your day, you crack a beer, but it's also coffee. And you're just
It
like,
was
yes.
arguably. Oh, dude, I had a coffee beer yesterday. I have to tell you about later. But literally, I was buzzing by the time we got there, and literally we were leaving the hotel to go to the game and get to our seats early, and it was dude, that was the other thing. It was the $2 or dollar beer nights.
Oh, dude, $2
the Griffins
$2
game?
beer and dog night. You get hot dogs and beers for $2.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I was set up.
Yeah. Set up for failure.
You think that I'm gonna go to
See,
4 different spots and be able to get like 15 drinks in the course of like 4.5 hours,
yeah.
and I'm only gonna spend like $25?
Massive deal. Massive deal.
Of course, I'm gonna make an ass of myself.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
And
literally like.
Tim brings up a good topic here too. If you're ever in the west side of Michigan, at the Griffins games, they're doing those their $2 beer
I think it
nights.
was a Friday night.
What you do? So I mean, they sporadically pop them in there throughout the schedule, but when you're there, what you do is you immediately go to the beer line. You grab 2 beers because that's the maximum they'll sell you at one time.
And maybe
You
2
gra-
dogs.
You grab those beers. You immediately hop back in that same line. Kill those 2 beers while you're in line. Get 2 more beers when you get back to the front, and then go to your seat. So you do this until I think they stopped selling them after the first period. Like that.
It was. I think it was the second period.
Could have been. Could be. That's probably right.
I definitely bought beer.
You just
after
kind of
the-
do that throughout the game, because I mean you're
It's
there.
Griffins.
It's a Griffins game. It's not even. Yeah, it's not the NHL. It's what's their league?
Oh,
No.
No.
It's I don't know.
and not NAHL, not the NAHL.
AHL,
It might be the
American
AHL.
Hockey League.
Dude, it might be the OHL.
I don't know.
It's the AHL.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
AHL, the American Hockey League.
AHL. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice,
Look at me,
dude,
dude.
nice.
Hey, you know what? You win some, you lose most. Apparently, I'm on a winning streak right now. Nonetheless, if you're ever there for $2 beer night, rock it out.
And Covey out here having a record year. Why
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, cheers, bud.
Cheers.
That's one for you
He's
at
gonna start
home.
hitting us. All right, so I did not find if this beer does or does not have hops, but I did find that most people who drink it tend to at least smell a hoppy aroma to it.
I
Yeah.
feel like that means that there's probably hops.
It probably is, but I just couldn't confirm.
I got the can.
Can't
right
confirm. All right. Dude, I
here. Dude,
mean,
these cans are sick.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
These
there
are
you go.
very well designed cans.
I'm starting to notice, man. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but this is kind of the stuff that I'm used to seeing a lot of the times just because of what I do for work and whatnot. But a lot of beers, especially like New Hollands and like Bell's and like the Griffin Claws and all these like smaller breweries, they're doing a really good job with like creating the designs for their cans.
I agree, Hub. When I go to the gas station, this box that they have, and it catches my eye for sure.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many different beers these days and so many different people brewing beers these days that you have to stand out. You got to have something that catches your eye. That's what it's product design 101. It's marketing 101. You got to be there for the people.
Yeah, and the other thing is you have to imagine with the way that these craft breweries are popping up all around the state.
Yeah.
They're looking for talent in their towns. They're like really promoting local art and stuff like that. And it's really cool to see because you're getting to see people's work who maybe you wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're from a where's New Holland out of?
It's
Is the Grand Rapids location, is that their home location?
I wonder if it's out of New Holland.
It's probably out of New Holland.
Or
Yeah,
Holland,
wow.
That's a joke.
Tim's like, oh, Kyle, what did you just do to me?
I think that's
No,
shot did it
nonetheless,
to
Tim,
me.
I think you make a good point.
But
though.
yeah, no, like
local art is key, especially like
Yeah.
when you see like companies like Detroit Brewing Company or wherever else you may be located out of. But I know Detroit Brewing Company encapsulates a lot of like Detroit,
Yeah.
I guess landmarks maybe or
Speaking of our local breweries doing artwork, did you see our friends over at Witch's Hat put up a beer for rest in peace Al Kaline, Mr. Tiger
Wow.
himself?
really.
They did I think it was just called Six. I think it was the name of the beer. But yeah, it was a really cool can. It just goes along the same lines.
Did you try it?
No, I saw it in someone's Snapchat story, to be honest.
It's probably delicious.
Oh,
I hope so.
All right, let me just tell you. So they actually have 3 locations. I shouldn't have said New Holland. It's Holland, the Holland Brew Pub, Grand Rapids Brew Pub, and the Saugatuck Tasting Room.
Where are they based out of, though?
Definitely Holland.
Holland, yeah.
Holland,
I shouldn't
okay.
have said New, is what I was trying to say.
I mean, I've only been
That
to the
makes
one
sense.
in Grand Rapids.
Yep.
But as we were talking about earlier,
It's definitely
it
their
has
largest location.
Dude, it has such a Grand Rapids vibe in
Bro,
there.
it
is like the quintessential Grand
Beer City,
Rapids
USA.
brewery.
What is the Grand Rapids vibe?
The
You took
Grand.
me
I mean,
once.
listen, Kyle. You've only been there once, and it was nighttime, so you really did not get the true experience. We got to make another trip out there because it is a
100%.
beautiful town.
Boom.
It is Beer City, USA. Breweries, bars, clubs, whatever it is there, and you were having a good time.
We need a slightly buzzed trip to Grand Rapids.
Yes,
Just hit
dude.
all the breweries. Let's vlog that shit.
We'll live vlog it like we're going to wherever, and we're just like, that's fucking amazing.
That is exactly.
I'm not making
That is
noise.
exactly how Nick Hovey's average Friday night goes. He's like, "Let's go."
Prepare to peg.
Whoa.
Oh no.
That's a T. That was definitely a T, dude.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It might be.
Well,
We get what 13 technicals a season in the NBA till you get
let's just
suspended
not
a game.
draw attention to this. Moving on.
Moving
Anyways,
on.
Yeah.
So yeah, New Holland Brewery. So
Great
far,
stuff.
Cerveza con Limón.
Cerveza con limón.
Muy delicioso.
I don't know how to say big fan in Spanish, but I'm a grande fan. I'm a grande fan.
No, partido. No. Yeah.
Alto? No, that's tall.
Partido?
I'm definitely not tall.
Partido is game.
Equipo.
Come on, Tim, bro. You just finished your
Equipo?
class, homie.
Yeah, it's Equipo.
Okay, I'm a big fan.
EQU
I like this so far.
IPO.
I'm excited to continue drinking this as we discuss our as we discuss various
As a
topics.
side, I just finished. Is it Equipo?
I have the wrong translation.
Or is that? I think Equipo's team.
Boys, Tim.
Oh no, it's aficionado. It's aficionado, but it's the cognate of that.
You got it. Aficionado.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm
3
hyped.
times the charm,
All right, there,
baby.
Tim Capone.
Hey, I.
Surprised he didn't go bang.
Bang.
There it was. I love it.
Nonetheless,
But yeah, dude.
Oh, no, that's
So,
not how this works.
While hey, let's get
Drink.
this podcast back.
Drink.
On. Oh, dude. No.
yup.
What have I done?
Let's get this podcast back on the rails here. I'm thinking we are going to discuss the best Mexican beers
Yeah. So
or the best Cinco de Mayo celebration.
let's just talk about Cinco de Mayo in general, bro.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Everything about it. So obviously, Mexican culture, great. It is.
Love it.
It is seriously just like so. I don't know. Like a familia. Like it brings everybody together in such an amazing way. Everybody's got good vibes. I personally love it. It's a great time of the year. Everybody looks forward to it. And I mean, just get to experience something different.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. I think it is very cool that Mexican culture does have an emphasis on the family. We've touched on it a couple times, but the last semester, the last class I have to take in college was an 8-credit enhanced Spanish course, and part of that was like a real focus on the actual
Culture.
la cultura. I messed that up.
Killing it, bro.
La cultura. But yeah, the culture of Mexico. And yeah, it is very cool. I feel like they have a slightly better view on what's important than Americans do, in all honesty.
I'm not denying that in one bit.
I feel like that's a fair assumption to make. But, to each their own.
To each their
You
own.
know what I love? Every time I've been to Mexico, at least once I've seen a flash mob dancing.
What?
No hesitation.
How many times have you been to Mexico?
Well, I guess flash mob is the right word.
What
I've
a
been
flex,
probably
dude.
like-
Every time I've been to Mexico, there's a
No.
flash.
How many times have you been to Mexico,
What a
bro?
flex.
You're right. I didn't.
What
even
a
think of it like
flex.
that. I've gone twice, but
He's like, I've seen 2 flash
Kyle's
mobs
like,
in
check
Mexico.
out these
Well, hang
flex.
my statement kind of stands, but there's always like one. This is not gonna go over well. Pretty good looking Mexican dude, like who just goes out into like a center area and just starts going for it, and without a doubt, all the people around are like, "Let's do this," and they
So-
all start dancing.
I like how he acknowledged that this wasn't going to go over well and continued to say it.
I'm not afraid to say it. I just know I gotta.
Kyle's like, cut
up.
this.
I'm not afraid to take a stand. Everybody.
Back to Mexican culture.
No, dude, Cinco de Mayo is awesome. And it's a great holiday to celebrate,
It
dude.
is.
Like,
Even though we have absolutely no relevance to it, I'm all about it.
Tim, what do you usually do for Cinco de Mayo?
So the last couple years in Ann Arbor, I've done Taco Tuesday and Corona, or tacos and Corona with some of my friends.
Seems like it doesn't always fall on Tuesday. It does this year though, so Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we've had a good time with it. Corona, tequila, kind of what we're doing here today.
Yes, dude.
Little better version of Corona, but Corona de Mayo last year. Oh, is that 2 years ago now?
That was 2 years ago, bro.
So 2 years ago from now, I went up to a little bar just south of Grand Rapids. I want to say it was like Hudsonville. Is that a town?
Hudsonville, baby. Yeah,
Hudsonville's
just south
a town.
of. It's like southwest of GR. Yep.
Yeah, and we went up there to watch one of our good friends from Western, Nick Pasquino. Absolutely killing it with the live music. Dude's an absolute animal.
He's a beast.
And it was like a big put-on sponsored event by Corona. I won that lime, a giant blow-up Corona bottle, a Corona visor, and a bunch of like fake chains. Oh, dude, should have brought the chains.
Should have brought the chains, bro.
I
We
blew
could have
it.
been blinged out
I blew it.
with the beads.
But yeah, no.
Without showing titties.
Those
Actually, I'll show you my
chains.
titties, dude. I don't
We'll
care.
show some titties.
Whoa.
The
Wow.
ditty,
Family friendly
ditty.
Tim's like, 1 tequila shot,
Jeez,
titties.
you can't even see him, bro. You can't even see him in the forest.
Dude, why am I so hairy, bro? Anyways,
El
yeah, so
Chupacabra.
that was one of my
Vámonos, run!
Corremos. But yes.
God.
No, this is the last time we bring liquor in the slightly buzz studio.
That was awesome.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that was probably my favorite Cinco de Mayo memory. They sat there and just played some classic jams. It was phenomenal. Every Corona was like $2, which is great.
Oh, no.
And
That's awesome.
every time you bought a Corona, you got a ticket, and then you put it in there. And honestly, I didn't actually win anything, but the lady who was running, it's crazy. People love free stuff. So every time she was like sitting there, like,
Thanks,
who wants
Sherlock.
this? I was
Yeah,
the
no
only
shit.
one that wasn't just like,
Especially booze.
it wasn't free booze. It was just stuff like this.
Okay, well, yeah, you're just like, oh, I got some.
No,
Nice.
I didn't.
Free
I
smoke.
didn't say anything when she was just like, "Yo, who wants this?" And like half the crowd would cheer.
Who was
Or, like,
saying something?
Oh, dude, Matt Moran would not shut up to this lady. And at the end of the night, she's like, "Hey, you've been like really nice and polite all night long. Here's all this free stuff." And he got like a Corona bucket. He was just like,
He probably puked.
"What?" Definitely yagged me. But yeah, no, that is probably my favorite Cinco de Mayo memory. How about you, dude?
Dude, Cinco de Mayo, I mean, that's a good question, dude. I haven't, like, truly celebrated Cinco de Mayo in a minute, which is super disappointing. I've definitely done, like, you know, the Taco Tuesdays around Cinco de Mayo, and, like, I've definitely, you know, cracked a Corona or done whatever, shot of tequila. But, dude, I haven't celebrated a true Cinco de Mayo in quite some time, but it's, like, every time it rolls around, I'm just like, yo, Cinco de Mayo's coming up.
Yeah, it's
Like,
one
it's
of
something
those.
I definitely get excited about, but I continuously drop the ball on, like, ensuring that I'm celebrating it correctly. And I'm super excited that we're doing this podcast in light of Cinco de Mayo because it's a dope holiday.
Also, I think we're kind of looking for something to celebrate here.
Yeah,
We've been in
we need
this
something to
lockdown
boost
for a
the
while.
mood, boost the morale.
And dude,
The people need it.
I feel like we're gonna rage on Tuesday
I'm gonna rage
when this
for sure.
podcast drops. I feel like we're gonna go off. I'm ready for some margs, some Ronas. I'm probably gonna pick up.
We should have had marks for the show.
Oh,
We
no.
blew it.
No, we talked about this. We just didn't want. These guys' glasses on.
Tim's like, we're shooting this immediately.
I could have been back there. Just,
Get the blender.
I'm like, this has been fun and all, but
We gotta go.
have you guys ever made a margarita with like the actual ingredients without like margarita mix?
well, like with actually making.
Oh, like
the
put like
sugar and
mangoes,
stuff.
like true
Like
mangoes, and whatever else.
a bunch of
Oh.
fruits, tequila.
I feel like this is a
ice.
loaded
Yeah.
question where Tim's like, I know you both haven't, so I'm gonna tell you that I did.
No, I never have either, but I feel
We
like
should
that
do
would be
that.
phenomenal.
That would
We
be a
should
good
do
idea.
that.
Also, frozen or regular margs?
Frozen.
Like the ones that are not liquid.
Frozen
ice,
margs.
Yeah, definitely frozen.
Yeah, frozen margs are the go-to.
They're elite. Mango's
Honestly,
awesome.
Mango frozen margs.
Frozen mango
Wait,
margarita.
salt or sugar?
Bro, I don't really.
Straw.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm a
with you
big
boys.
straw guy.
I don't really spend my time around the rim, dude. Yeah, I'm usually just like, give me the straw.
Why did you say straw? No, he actually answered the question. Do you put salt on the rim or sugar on the rim?
Okay, the only time that's useful is when you have a margarita that's not frozen, because when you have a frozen margarita, you
You
have to
sip
drink
it.
it out of a straw.
No, I don't. I just get a little salt in there too. I love it.
Okay, well, you're a big salt guy.
See,
Congratulations.
honestly, I think if they
I can't.
asked,
Honestly, dude, I've never sipped a margarita. It's always been through a straw.
I used to have to make margaritas, and I kind of sucked at
It's
it.
so I don't smear my lipstick, bro.
One shot, and the truth comes out, eh?
Dude,
Hey, I'm just saying, dude. I wear like a
questionable.
nude. I'd wear like a nude. You know, whatever it is. It's cool.
not even surprised.
That made no sense.
Your mom's
I
like,
just
It's
wear
like a
Fine.
nude coloring. It blends in with my natural lip tone.
Oh, is that your palette, bro?
Oh my
no,
God.
what? My palette. Oh, my color palette. Yeah.
Oh, why does he know that?
What
I
do you
grew up
mean?
with three sisters.
Color palette, bro.
No, not
It's
you,
also an
Tim.
art
Tim,
term,
you're in the
so-
clear. Buddy had no hesitation to be like, oh, my color palette.
Yeah, bro, my color palette. Okay, like it's a common term. Don't
Questionable.
question me like
It
that.
was you had a quick trigger with it.
What?
No
Yeah.
hesitation.
Yeah.
You were
No,
like Steph
yeah,
Curry
I mean,
out here, bro.
What
You
can
were
I
like,
say, boys? I'm informed. Okay.
Does Nick watch?
I know
James
my
Charles?
skin tones. I know my skin tones. Okay. I'm like pasty, super white, kind of white, red.
Yeah, it's fair. You know what I was thinking about today? Growing up as a kid, I never got sunburn, and as I've gotten older, I'm getting sunburn.
Tim's
I
like,
don't
I
know
never
why.
went outside, and now I go outside.
No, dude,
I don't know
used
what
to-
happened.
I used to get so tan, bro.
Tim's like, I used to be a kid that would just sit inside and read the Farmer's Almanac and the Sports Almanac, and now I go outside and do things, and so I get sunburned. It's wild.
Bruh.
I don't understand.
Yeah, whatever. But, okay. So, Cinco de Mayo. Are we about to power rank your favorite Mexican dishes?
Bro, yeah,
my God.
literally, dude. Yes, we are. Yes,
Oh
we
my
are.
God.
Because Cinco de Mayo, you drink and you eat damn good food.
This is true.
So good.
So,
I see no lies.
Tim, you show up to a Cinco de Mayo, you show up to a Mexican restaurant at Cinco de Mayo, having a good time, killing some margs, having a few Coronas. What do you order to eat, bro?
Oh, this
What do you order?
I'm killing some margs, right?
Yeah.
Couple Coronas.
Yeah.
So I want to stick with something lighter. Generally, if I'm just out by myself, I'm going to go like, oh, you know what I'm doing?
Enchiladas.
I love enchiladas.
I know you do.
Enchiladas are delicious. I'm going to go like a steak and pepper burrito. So a little like Baja,
Ooh.
like a Baja burrito. I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Steak and pepper.
Something like that. Maybe a little
Almost
nice
like a
cheese.
steak
well,
fajita?
like a white, like a fajita burrito.
Fajita burrito.
Yeah, with like maybe like a nice little
Fajita.
white cheese sauce on the top.
Fajita.
Maybe some rice and beans on the side.
Nice, dude. I'm actually not a big rice and beans guy.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know why, dude. I like the rice, but the refried beans, that's what they're called, right?
Refried beans. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just can't get behind. Like, I don't like. It's not that I don't like them. It's never like
You
something
don't
I
like the
want.
refried? Do you like black beans?
I don't mind black beans. Once again, not something that like I can like commonly order.
So not a big bean guy.
You know what's weird, dude? I'm so American. I'm just like, give me a side of fries.
Oh my God.
Oh, you suck, dude.
I know, I do suck. I'm the worst. But
the-
I'll still kill the marks and I'll still have the Coronas. So I'm like 90% there.
All right, boys. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm done with this first beer. And
I see a shot glass in your hand, Tim.
I just checked the time, and it's shot o'clock.
It's not, but
It is.
it is.
Happy
yeah, I guess.
Cinco. Kyle, pour yourself one,
Oh,
and then get this
no.
thing over here.
Oh, sweet G.
Then we'll put this tequila out of its misery.
Sweet Jesus.
While Kyle's filling that up, you want to hand me a beer, dude?
What do you mean hand you a beer? We're getting ready to take shots.
Well, yeah.
All right, hand me a beer while you're at it.
Oh, dude, what do you mean hand me a beer?
Well, you got the box in your hand, dude. Might as well.
We need to be
All right,
careful.
I'm gonna go grab that bottle of tequila.
Gosh, I got you.
Oh, do you?
Look at Kyle.
Look at Kyle using his legs.
He's out.
Who would have thought?
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to expose his feeble calves.
You suck.
talking in third person,
Oh, jeez, that was cruel. That was cruel. You know I do my calf raises every other
right.
week.
While we got this little pause here, how we feel about this beer after killing a full one?
Yeah, I really
love
do
it.
like it. It's refreshing. It's got great flavor. It is the Cinco de Mayo theme could not have chosen a better beer in my opinion as of right now. I'm all about it.
I mean, we were thinking about just going Corona,
Which is
but
classic, you know.
not on brand though.
A lot of people like Corona. I like Corona personally, but I'm almost happy we chose to go something a little bit different.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit.
Why not?
This one's good. It's got a real forward fruity flavor to it from the lemons and the limes, and I really appreciate that. Because, I always throw a lime in my Corona anyway, so this one's just taking care of that for
So
me.
interesting enough, this says natural lemon and lime flavors.
Natural.
So do you think it was brewed with the actual fruit itself, or do you think it was just derived from like lemon
I mean,
and
I
lime
feel like
juice?
it's way cheaper for like supply chain reasons to use like concentrates of actual juice.
Yeah, I was a backup quarterback.
I guess concentrates isn't the real thing because they said it uses natural.
Do it like a softball
Concentrates
pitcher.
are natural, are they?
No, concentrates can be natural.
Can be?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to speak out of.
One time, when I was working at Jogue, I worked at this food manufacturing spot, and we would have to forklift around these like $10,000 crates of like raspberry concentrate, and one dude spilled one, and it was like $12,000 or something like that. Got fired on the spot,
What?
Oh.
and I had to clean it up, which sucked.
He was like, they're like, you're fired, and they're like, Tim, clean this up, and you're just like,
Fire me next.
like I quit. They're like, no, you don't.
Couldn't do that.
Alrighty, fellas, we got another shot on the way here. I'm not thrilled about it, but we have to do it anyways.
You want a lime bod?
And I already have one. In the
Got a lime.
spirit of May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Cheers. No problemo.
Está bien.
Oh, shots will never be my friend.
No amigos.
Corona, seltzer, cherry.
Yeah, we've been drinking a lot of these Corona seltzers lately. Honestly, may be better than Claws.
They're just so light. They're so light.
They do sit better.
What's your favorite flavor?
Holy bejesus.
Of the Corona seltzers,
Yeah.
The blackberry lime.
Really?
blackberry lime's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm a big mango guy,
Those are pretty good.
but they're almost you can almost tell it's like fake sweet mango.
Blackberry
tastes
lime's
good.
OG.
I love the classic lime. Honestly.
The lime, the actual classic lime, I think is my
I like that
favorite.
one.
Y'all
Yeah.
are tripping blackberry lime.
Blackberry lime's great too. Oh, dude, I don't know, like a ruby grapefruit White Claw, tough to beat. That's tough to beat. That might be at the
Look at
top
that
of the
head.
power.
Oh, that's just an industry pour right there.
1 inch of
This
head.
thing is
Yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah. This beer's awesome, man.
All right, boys.
We got
So,
we got power rankings to get to.
So I'm saying a fajita burrito
yeah, okay.
Dude.
because are fajitas from Mexico? I feel like they're not.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But
I feel like that
I'm
might be
on the same kind of route you are.
yeah, something
Like
light.
steak, I love steak. I love the peppers. I love the cheese, even though it doesn't like me. I love the lettuce. I love all of it. Steak fajitas are it for me. I like if I'm going to a Mexican restaurant, especially on Cinco de Mayo, you gotta get steak fajitas. They're so good. They're so good.
Yep.
Looks
So good.
This is interesting.
Are they
It
from
says on
Spain?
Wiki, fajitas are from place of origin Mexico and United States. I guess
Really?
it's like Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Tex-Mex, yeah.
Texas. Remember that moment in time where Texas was its own country for like 100 years,
They were like
50 years, maybe 1 year. I don't know, but they were their own country.
Tim's
for a
like
minute
100
there.
years, 50 years, maybe 1 year. I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna give it an entire century.
I'm gonna say they were a country for 20 years.
Isn't it like an independent? It wasn't a country.
No, it
was
was-
You want
It
to
was-
take a guess, Ho, really quick?
a guess. I'm
Yeah.
guessing it was like
No, it definitely wasn't 20 years.
under
That's way
10.
Too long.
Under 10.
So it was the Republic of Texas from 1836 to 1845.
Yes.
So
9 years.
9 years.
Wow. I can't believe I've nailed that. He
I
is
said
on a hot
under 10
streak.
You know
years.
what?
Hot streak.
Tim was like
"Oh."
100 years, 50 years, maybe less than one.
I just knew it was Texas is just
Tim's
doing
like, I
their
actually
own
don't
thing,
know,
man.
but I know it happened.
Yeah, it's literally my life.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, Texas is cool, man. Fajitas are great.
I'm a big burrito guy. That's my go-to. I like having like, you get all the meats, you get the rice, you get the vegetables. Sometimes they throw beans in there. And the place that I like to go will put like a queso sauce over top.
Where do you like to go?
Los Tres Amigos in Ann Arbor.
No, we should go though. Mexican's my favorite food.
On the
Place
border?
is so
I
good.
do go to On the Border. I don't know. It's very Americanized, but the
Yeah.
way that they do everything, I
Look,
really like
dude.
it.
Is that what you were going to say?
On the Border.
That's
yeah.
funny, dude.
We
nice.
need
Do you
to
like
hit
that?
Yeah, right off Haggerty.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude.
I like that.
Los Tres Amigos right off State Street in Ann Arbor. Bro.
Is it really good?
Bro,
All right, well, let's
best
go.
frozen
Boys.
mango margs in
Boys.
the game. Also, they have $4 32-ounce margs after 10 p.m.
32 ounce.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You'll drag me in there. Wait, you said 10?
10 p.m.
You'll
Close at
drag me in
midnight.
there at 10 p.m. and you'll definitely drag me out of there at 10:30.
Too many brain freezes for that.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, it hurts so bad.
All right. Well, if we're like just drafting these things, so we got steak burrito.
Let's just call
Steak
it a burrito.
fajitas.
Let's keep it simple. Call it burrito.
So you go-
fajitas.
burrito as well.
I go burrito, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
big
getting
burrito
I'm
guy.
gonna take off the board tacos. Just a nice soft
You
shell
can't go
taco.
wrong with tacos. Yeah, soft shell for sure. I don't
Yeah.
mind hard shell tacos, but I gotta go soft.
You know what I really like? I've had a couple times. It's like a soft shell, layer of refried beans, then the hard shell.
You go to Taco
What?
Bell? Is that where you went to get it?
No, I've
That
gotten
sounds like a Taco Bell concoction.
I'm just kidding. That does sound delicious.
Dude,
though.
Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Not gonna lie. But
Mad
yeah,
decent.
not real Mexican.
Dude, those
food,
loaded potato grillers.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, dude.
This guy's like, I get fries when I go to restaurants, and I get potato grillers when I go to Taco Bell.
Well, they're $1.06,
Big tater, yeah.
dude. Okay,
So
they're
is the beefy one.
$1.06.
Anyway, I'm just giving you a hard time.
They're so good. All right,
But yeah, chicken, beef, steak, pork. All tacos are just really good.
Are fish tacos safe?
I like fish tacos.
I cannot ever. I honestly don't know if I've ever had a true fish
like
taco.
a nice. The thing about fish tacos is they're like a lot more fresh than a general taco is. They're very light on you, and they just usually the fish is like lightly cooked, nice and seared on the out. Like it's a good experience for everyone involved.
I should get some.
Yeah, man. All right, so we got tacos, we got burritos. That's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys have had this before, but like a cheese chili relleno. What is,
Wait,
bro?
what is that
What?
exactly?
It's like a large jalapeno pepper, cut open in the middle, stuffed with cheese. They
I've had
also
that.
have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you can put beef or
Look at
chicken
how
in there.
That sounds like my worst
Bro,
nightmare.
his color palette can't handle the heat.
Yeah, dude, I can't handle spice and I can't handle cheese.
The thing is, like the jalapenos when they're gutted of all the seeds, it's actually not that spicy. It just has really good flavor.
You sound like my dad. He's just like, hey, it's not that spicy.
No,
And I'm
for
like,
real,
yeah,
it does-
sure,
it does
I'll give
cook
it a
it
go.
out.
And then I'm just like,
It's very good.
oh my god.
Well, you were also that way with honey barbecue wings from
That is,
B-Dubs.
you know, that's a lie.
No, dude, it's pretty good. What Tim's saying is right. It definitely cuts back on the heat and like the cheese. It has a protein in it that'll like knock the heat down a level too.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely delicious, and usually there's a little
Yo,
sauce over
your
the top.
proteins suck.
Your palate, lame.
Oh,
Oh, that's not wrong.
We're going
but
there.
I can handle sour foods better than both of you.
No.
Nice, bro.
100% fact.
Wow.
I guarantee you I could outsour you.
No chance. Buddy.
Yeah.
Absolutely no chance.
Is this a little segment we're about
This
to
is
have?
a sour challenge off. I guarantee you
I'm
I
so
can
down,
handle sour
dude.
better than you.
Dude, I literally used to just, when I was at Joe, take a scoop of, not xanthan gum, but the stuff that's all over Sour Patch Kids, the little white stuff. It's,
Bro, that shit is nothing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just, this is
I
a
used to
conversation.
eat limes as a kid, like full. Like peeling everything.
I would go to Arizona to
Peeling
visit
everything.
some grandparents out there, and we
Nope.
would just eat lemons
Nope.
from a tree they had.
Lemons are not anything, bro. Lemons are more sweet than sour.
They're just as sour as limes.
Not true.
100% true.
Not true.
Anyways,
I actually agree with Huff. It's not as sour as the lime.
Not true at all, yeah.
we'll do this some other day. But okay,
I'll have
so
sour
you
either
guys
week.
have any other any food recommendations for south of the border?
Do you guys eat like empanadas?
Never had one.
Caramel apple empanada from Taco Bell back in the day. I don't
Oh,
think they
never
make
mind.
them anymore.
Yeah,
but
I've
those
had
are
that too.
so
I've
good.
definitely had the empanada.
Doesn't?
No, caramel apple empanada was at Taco Bell, not McDonald's.
Did I say McDonald's?
Yeah.
I thought I said Taco.
I thought you said Taco Bell.
Yeah, I definitely said
we
Taco
meant
You definitely
Taco
said
Bell.
McDonald's.
We meant Taco Bell. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, 100%. Because they had the apple pies at
Who
McDonald's.
does the like the fried ice cream? Is that Italian?
I don't
B-Dubs, no, B-Dubs, it's a Mexican thing. B-Dubs does it too.
Do they? That's
Yeah.
so delicious.
I've had it. Dude, fried ice cream is so good.
Once again, my nightmare.
Dude, you would love it. It's so good.
No, I've had it before. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It doesn't like me, though. Oh, God.
All right. Last call on foods.
Nightmares.
I can't think of anything else. There's obviously way more, but
All
those
right.
are my
Oh,
go-tos.
that's a beautiful thing, dude.
Those are my go-tos.
Now we're getting to the real meat of the conversation.
The meat!
Here we go. The best Mexican-styled beers.
Beers? Okay, well, obviously, Tim, we have this one that we're drinking tonight. Really good.
Top
I'm all
notch.
about it.
5 out of 5.
But Mexican beers, I mean, it's a Mexican-styled beer, but true Mexican beers, we got Coronas. I think, Corona's a really good option, but I like Modelo, dude. I really like
Big
Modelo.
Modelo guy, huh?
Like Modelo a lot.
Do you like the classic or do you like the amber one?
So Dos Equis makes a really good amber. I've never had Modelo's amber. I'm not sure if they do make an amber.
I've only had
Dos Equis amber is really good. I like that too.
What's it? Modelo Especial.
Well, I'm saying it wrong. It's like the Negro Modelo. So I think of it as an amber, but I guess it's like a dark beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Never had that before.
Fair enough. I can't say I've ever had it myself either, but like in terms of like true Mexican style ambers, Dos Equis amber,
Delicious.
really well done. Yeah.
Kyle, what's your go-to Mexican style beer?
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you're a big Corona guy.
Corona.
Important question though. Corona, Corona Light, or
Corona Extra?
Premium?
I'm such-
Corona is Corona
I
Extra.
suck. I always get the lights. They're good.
Premium's overrated.
I do think that Corona Light's the best of the three.
I don't really
I
like
think so. I like it.
Or is it platinum or premium?
Premium.
Yeah, I don't really
Premiums.
like premium. I'm not gonna lie.
It tastes
It's
watered
very low.
down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very watered down. Light's not bad. I like Corona Extra over all of them.
I think I like maybe the taste of Corona Extra better, but if I'm
It
drinking,
doesn't sit though.
yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
it sits a
that's
lot
exactly-
heavier than
exactly
Corona
why I
Light
don't.
does.
It is a
go for
lager. I mean, it's
A
gonna
Mexican
sit
style lager.
heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, my go-to Mexican style lager, Pacifico.
Brewed in the
Show me
U.S.
that.
of A.
So good.
Dude,
Delicious.
it is. It's only like $12 for a 12-pack, so $1 a beer. You ain't doing bad there.
It's not bad at all, man.
And we first discovered it at a place called Big Dean's in Santa Monica. They had like $4 32-ounce.
We definitely
drinks.
knew about it, but I don't think we actually like
Had it.
discovered the taste
Taste.
of Pacifico until Big Dean's.
And then, dude, we had a phase with Pacifico. It was so good, though.
I like Pacifico a lot. It's definitely a
phenomenal.
good beer. Really do like
Phenomenal beer. That's my go-to. I mean, so we got Pacifico. We got
Dos Equis,
Modelo.
it. Dos Equis,
Corona.
Dos
Dos
Equis
Equis
Amber,
is good. Dos
Corona.
Equis is pretty sweet. I like Dos Equis.
They're good. Yeah, they're
Definitely do a
really
good job with
tasty.
it.
Okay,
Stay
so-
thirsty.
Boys, have you ever had a Tecate?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
literally about to say Tecate's
I had
actually
like
pretty
a-
decent.
I had
You
like
do
a
like it?
Yeah.
$4 tall boy once.
Really?
With
I've
Tecate.
only every time I've ever seen it is in some Spanish themed action movie.
I'm
where-
not even, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Tecate is not bad.
No, they sell it
Really?
across.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
the Mexican style light beer. It's like the Mexican Bud Light.
Straight up.
Okay.
It's pretty damn good.
Does not taste like Bud Light though.
No, better than Bud Light.
Yeah.
100%.
I personally do not like Bud Light, but Tecate's mad decent.
Solid. Do you know the difference between a red and a blue Tecate?
Nope.
Do you know it?
No.
Let's
No,
find
that was a
out.
genuine question.
It's probably like one's light, one's diesel.
Oh, a little Tecate diesel. Hey there, gay.
Hey.
I'm not mad at that one bit. Also, this Cerveza con Limón from New Holland Brewing is definitely jumping into my top 3 Mexican style lagers.
Wow, it's got a great taste. 4.8%.
The only gripe I have with it, is I think it may have been slightly better if they took the lime out of the brewing process and you just put it in at the end. But then that would probably be basically Corona. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like
the-
you add the lime to it yourself.
Yeah, I feel like the lime flavoring is getting a little sweet for me during the second one.
Here's the deal. So red
I
is
can
the
see
classic, blue is the light. They also have a titanium.
So we got
7.5.
diesel and we got light.
Hey.
And a titanium.
Titanium, 7.5%.
Okay, Tecate.
7.5.
What?
Yeah, dude, I
That's
see
like a
you.
Bud Ice.
I see you, Tecate.
What is it? No.
Natty Daddy.
Natty Ice.
Natty Daddy.
No, Natty Daddies are like 8%, aren't they?
Yeah, that's 7.5.
Yeah, what is-
Natty Ice is 5.9.
Ooh.
Don't ask how I know that off the top of the head. I'm so
Cheap beer when you're poor. Oh God, it's great.
all of college. But
Just like, what can we drink to get? Ah!
do you guys have any thoughts as to the lime flavoring? Do you get the overbearing sweetness I'm getting almost a little bit, or is
I
that
wouldn't say
just
it's necessarily
in this beer?
overbearing.
not overbearing?
It
That's
might
not the
be
right-
like
it's
it might be
definitely
a
there.
flavor that you definitely like. You don't mind, but at the end of the day, you might get a little bit tired of.
I'll put it this way. I think maybe 2 to 3 of these would be perfect, but I think after that lime flavor would kind of
The taste can definitely
Turn
be a
me
little
off.
bit overwhelming towards the end, especially after
Yeah.
you've been sipping on it for a while. It's
it's
just
still
like,
great beer. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's a bad beer, but I feel like it's
Kind of because the aftertaste lingers a little bit.
Yeah.
So, like, when you take your next sip, like, you still have that taste in your mouth, and it just kind of, like, hits it again, hits it again.
What about you, Kyle?
That's a really fair point because it smells a little bit sweet when you get the aroma of it, and the taste does match it. I think that your analysis is spot on.
Spoot on.
Yeah,
Spooter, dude.
it's just you couldn't drink too many.
Righto. Chat.
That's a Texas size 10-4, buddy.
That is a Texas size 10-4.
I remember the first time I heard you say that, and I was like, I'm saying this every day, at least once a day. It'll make my day better.
Dude, it's an elite quote. You're just like, that's 10-4. Or,
Yeah.
like, if you really agree, like, that's Texas size 10-4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's 10-4, good buddy old pal, and we got ourselves a cowboy.
Yes, sir. Hey, Tim, speaking of Texas size 10-4, I heard NASCAR's coming back.
Dude,
Is it
NASCAR.
really?
Okay, take a little break from the Mexican style podcast. Not mad at NASCAR is back.
Bro.
The first major American sport to be like, we're good, and of course it's NASCAR. Of course,
You can
it's
social
NASCAR.
distance in a NASCAR, but...
Well, what they're doing is no fans, and I believe it's going to be May 11th. They're doing that,
Nice, man.
and yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty stoked for it. The betting lines on, I bet this will be the most heavily bet on NASCAR race of all time.
Yeah, 100%. There's nothing else to bet on.
And the ratings for NASCAR. Okay, so for those who don't know, big NASCAR fan, or I was a big NASCAR fan growing
Still
up.
is. Don't let him fool
No,
you.
no, I dropped off for like a solid 5, 6, 7 years, and then this last year I decided to follow it again because I went to Talladega, and I was like, this is sweet. I love this stuff. It's just fun. It's good entertainment. 850 horsepower cars that go 200 miles an hour, sick. Just
And
it's
like-
just cool.
Nice.
And you can bring your own beer to the track, dude. You can just bring a 30
To all
rack
tracks?
in. To all tracks. All tracks at NASCAR events, you're allowed to bring your own beer. And they sell beer, so if you run out of beer, you're good. But,
Like, shit, I ran out of 50 beers. I need at least
hey,
3
man,
more.
you're probably watching like a 400, 500-mile race. You
How
got
much
some
are beers
time.
at a NASCAR race?
Not that bad. Tall boy Coors was like $7.50. For a sporting event, that's
Better
not
than
bad at all.
$14.50.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty solid.
Jesus.
But anyways, yeah, I think NASCAR is taking this as a moment because in the late 90s, early 2000s, into the late 2000s, they became the most attended event, or the most attended American sport. They were very big. They were very high in the ratings. And then late 2008 to 2012, they changed the cars. They changed the format of the playoffs. They did all this stuff. And popularity dropped very fast.
Yeah.
A couple of key, like, popular drivers retired.
Always hurts.
And, yeah,
Always hurts.
well, long story short is I think they're using this as an event, or as a
Time to get back into it.
yeah, a way to
opportunity.
maybe
Yeah.
bring about
They're like, the people need entertainment.
yeah. And
Let's
to
bring
be
them
honest,
850 horsepower and a couple hundred miles worth of racing.
I think they're racing at Dover. Could you fact check me on that? Dover, the Monster Mile. It's gonna be really fun. That's
Is that
great
Monster
racing.
or Monster?
The Monster, not a Kyle
You
Monster.
nailed it. The Gander RV 400 Dover.
Yeah, and that's the Monster
Nice.
Mile. It's one of the quintessential NASCAR tracks. It's great short track racing, very hard, high speed, in and out of every corner. Just good racing track. So
Yeah.
even though there's going to be no fans there, I don't think the sport's going to hurt too much monetarily.
Here's what I'm saying, dude. That's the beautiful thing about NASCAR. Like,
Sponsorships.
a lot of sports, like, you have home field advantage because you have your home crowd there, and it's weird when you're playing a sport that like really integrates fandom into the experience. Not saying that fandom isn't integrated into the experience of NASCAR, but like you can watch a NASCAR race on TV and not be sitting there like, man, you can't really hear the fans. This is weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can sit there and watch the race and the drivers. It's all for one, or like all for one, none for all. Like, basically.
Well, I mean, for the
that
drivers,
was
okay,
not the saying, but
Okay, no,
you know what
no.
I'm getting at.
this is a
You're just trying to
complete,
win a
like-
race,
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, there are teams in NASCAR. There are teams, but
which
it's,
I don't get, but
it's
whatever.
owner. It makes sense. It's pretty much you guys work together until the last lap. As soon as that last lap hits, every man for himself, and that's kind of a cool aspect.
Does that actually happen though?
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
I feel like all the time they're just like, screw you, I'm number one of this team. They're just like, no, screw you, I'm number one on this
Well,
team.
obviously there's politics behind everything, but most times like Hendrick, Richard Childress, Joe Gibbs, the big three, they will always, and now Stuart Haas, the big four, they will always have the number one driver, and it's not really debatable. Hendrick for a long time had Jeff Gordon, then they went to Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson's a beast.
Jeff Gordon's a better racer, but that's besides the
Oh,
point.
100%. I love Jeff Jordan. His the reason why I wore number 24.
Yeah, so
Jeff Jordan.
Jeff Jordan. Jeff Gordon.
Jeff
Sorry.
Jortson. Big Jorts guy.
He's definitely a big jorts guy, and he enunciates like none other.
Yeah, so no.
That's why NASCAR fans
it's
hate him.
definitely a thing. But, yeah, I think this is good for the American polity. I really do. I think everyone will be excited to see a race. And I think it's good for NASCAR because they're going to do everything right. There's a limited number of people there. Everyone's testing. Everyone's doing... I think the individual teams are in charge of testing, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's how they're doing it. But the teams have to report to NASCAR itself. So, yeah, I really think it's a good thing. And I'm very excited to watch a live sporting event that's not a draft.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to laugh so hard when like the numbers of viewership don't actually change. It's going to be like the people who watch NASCAR tune in to watch NASCAR, and the people who are like, yeah, NASCAR's whatever, just like, NASCAR's whatever. Not
Man,
watching.
we'll see.
I think you would be
Surprise.
greatly surprised at how many degenerate gamblers there are in this country.
Sure.
And everyone... Vegas is loving... Vegas like came out and said they're stoked about this because like they're like, we're going to have money flowing through.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure you're right, but I'm just saying, like, as like a side note, it'd be super funny if like
Nobody
viewership
watched.
didn't change. Like, yeah, NASCAR's NASCAR.
I definitely am not the biggest fan of NASCAR and haven't been, but I think part of that is ignorance because as I've been talking to Tim, I realized there's way more to the sport in terms of your skill and your ability to, for example, draft off somebody to catch speed. I didn't know any about any of that, so
It's a pretty badass sport.
I might
dude.
check it out.
It really
yeah,
is.
Dude, not gonna lie, like there's so much that goes into it that I just don't think people really understand more so than just turning left at all. Like that's the thing. Like, yeah, drive fast, turn left.
I turned right.
You know, it is what it is, but
I blew it.
it is a really cool sport when you get into it, to be honest. Like I'm not mad at it at all. I love it.
Whoa. What's going on here? Hey, we're shooting, bro. Oh, dude, Dosh.
What's up, bro?
Look at this guy. Little Cinco de Mayo
I'm gonna
special.
stand up, dap this man up.
What a snack.
Sarah, hello. Let me pull this man up a chair. Let's get this man a chair.
We gotta get this.
Happy Cinco, bro.
How's it going, guys? What's up, bro? You got a nice setup.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to
Join
the
our podcast, man.
Slightly Buzzed podcast. Our first guest, Stash Shelsky.
Stash, did you bring something to drink?
I did, yeah. In the spirit of Slightly Buzzed, I brought the finest Miller High Life.
Ooh.
Champagne of beers.
Ooh, the champagne of beers.
Pop the cork, bro.
Damn, dude, how you been? What's up?
Hey, dude.
Nothing much, dude.
Just chilling.
Hanging out, enjoying my time off from work for now.
True that, bro. True that.
Yeah. Those slight chances you run into somebody on the street and they're coughing and you're relieved to hear they smoke a pack a day.
you're like, whoa, step back, man. They're just
Dude.
like, no, I just smoke a pack a day.
This man came with jokes. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it.
Bro, why you coughing? Nah, I vape, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like it's cool. I messed up my lungs at a young age. Like we're good though.
That's the way to do it, man.
Dude. Well, shit. Good to see you, bro.
That's actually like a great diversion if somebody calls you out for coughing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Like in public, you're just like, nah, bro, I smoke like 10 packs a month. Just like-
Jesus.
they're just like,
Have-
oh, okay. Nice.
Have you ever met that person that like actually packs their own cigs because
I have.
because it's too expensive to keep buying them?
I have.
Like that's when you know you got a problem.
They're
Problem?
just.
Oh, thank you. You can call it a problem. Some may call it an art. But
He makes a good point.
You know, dude, everyone's got their own art.
yeah.
That's true. And
Everyone
your
has
art
their
matters, bro.
Yeah.
I'm personally
I
just
love
like, good for you, bro. I'm all
Yeah.
about it. If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy.
Well, cool, dude. You I think we got one more topic to get into. Are you cool with just chugging along with this podcast, Stash?
Yeah, that's cool with me.
Dope, dude. I love this.
Talk.
We need to have more guests, dude. This is fun.
Guests are elite. Stash is
I was
elite.
so worried. I was so worried we were about to get butted in on, but this is such a pleasant.
Yeah, dude. I'm here for it. This is awesome.
Tim, what's the next topic, Bo?
The one thing I want to talk about, so we're looking at, COVID-19, 2020 has been an absolute disaster so far.
Terrible.
And someone who's a very controversial figure in, I guess, just news media as a whole. If you don't know him, his name's Alex Jones. Biggest criticism of his are, like, he has said that some school shootings are, staged events, and
Interesting.
he's just said
Like Sandy Hook?
Sandy Hook was the one where he got called out, and he actually got kicked off of YouTube, Apple Podcasts. He does the whole InfoWars thing.
YouTube's pretty sensitive about their content lately.
This was like 2 years ago before it really got sensitive. It's been a while. But Alex Jones came out on his show and said, "Hey,
what's his show called?"
We're not plugging Alex Jones right now, but it's definitely called InfoWars.
I was just asking out of genuine curiosity.
It's definitely called InfoWars.
Ooh.
And he was like, "Yeah, it talks like this. They're turning the frogs gay." That's what he says. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And he's
that was true.
hot take in 2020. The
Stocks
frogs
comes
are gay.
in, guns are blazing. But yeah, so he said that on his show apparently 2 nights ago or maybe last night, I don't even know, that he said he would eat his neighbors,
Bro.
If stuff really, if shit really hit the fan.
I saw a little something about this. He was just like, my girls aren't going hungry.
Yeah.
I'll eat my neighbors. I've been sizing them up. I'm just like, I have to imagine Alex Jones's neighbors maybe watch his show from time to time, and if they hear about this, they're just gonna be like, this guy's literally trying to figure out if he can kill me, slice me up, and feed me to his kids. And I would be terrified if I was his neighbor.
Yeah. In his defense, he did say he wouldn't do it anytime soon. He said it would have to be a couple years into it.
That's what somebody who would do it sometime soon would say.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. That's a good point.
I'm not going to do it anytime soon, though, so don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be suspicious.
So, dude's absolutely lost it. But that got me thinking about, if... What's up, Bandit? If let's say the apocalypse happened and it stemmed from this COVID-19. 1, how long do you think we make it? 2, do you think us as a group could survive a decent amount of time, shooting, hunting, surviving on our own, maybe going up north and figuring it out? And would you eat someone else in that situation?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Those are 3 different questions. Let's start with 1. How long do you think we could last in a true apocalyptic situation?
I don't know. Hubby doesn't usually last that long, so.
Oh!
Kyle, it sounds like you would know. That's weird, but I don't remember that night.
Ooh.
Anyways, I think I could last. I actually don't know, dude. I'm thinking. I want to say I could last a decent amount of time. I definitely I feel like I have a good understanding of how to make shit happen for myself in times of extreme pressure, because it just needs to happen. Now, I understand that everybody might feel that way, but at the same time, you don't actually know till you actually know. I don't own any guns. That's probably going to be a big problem for myself in the long run. Nonetheless, I'm going to grab a steak knife and I'm going to shank you in the face with it if need be.
I am warning you right now, if you touch my drums, I will stab you in the neck with a knife.
Okay?
Jesus.
That's going to happen. If you're trying to dominate me and I'm just like, nah, bro, this ain't happening.
Okay, but do you know what a steak knife is? Because when you were cutting limes earlier, you grabbed the wrong knife.
You did struggle.
Yeah, so we have 2 knives in that drawer that have a wooden handle. One of them is actually a good knife to cut limes. One of them is a steak knife. I didn't pay attention. Grabbed the one that's good for cutting steak, not limes.
Coming at you with a butter knife.
Yeah.
All
Next
right.
thing you know, I'm just here's a fork to the neck.
Yeah, so
stab
pretty
you
much what would happen
in
is
the
Nick,
neck.
day 1, dunzo. That's what I'm gathering from that. Absolutely screwed.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if the 4 of us grouped up,
We'd be all right.
I think we could last it out.
All we'd have to do is make it up north.
I got a place up north.
We would literally just all have to cram in a car and make it up north. We'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think we'd learn quick. That's the thing.
But then
Yeah.
again, people up north would be like, these guys are rookies. We're going to fuck them up.
No.
See, listen, former Boy Scout speaking.
Me too, bro. I would have been a Bear Scout.
Let's
I
bring
was
in
a
a
Bear
little-
Scout.
Bringing in
Bear
a little
Scout.
expertise to the show.
Bear Scout.
Bear Scout. Well, I'm talking Boy Scouts. I was
Oh,
a
you
Boy
were
Scout.
you went beyond Weeblo?
Oh, yeah. I went to the Boy Scout camp and everything.
What a funny name, Weeblo.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you're right. The first thing is we got to make it up north. Avoid the highway raiders.
Yes.
And then, once we're established,
Nah, dude, that's when you just run over the highway raiders.
Do we turn into highway raiders?
we would have to. We got to survive.
Do we have any way to make
You know
a
what?
suitable roadblock?
In all honesty, I think we just isolate ourselves and just do our own thing. I think we try to avoid contact for as long as possible.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the most reasonable
in
way to
all
stay
honesty-
alive. The more contact you have, the worse off
Yeah.
you are.
I do think the four of us would be able to handle our own though. But then the second one was like, do we think that we are, able to hunt and kill for our own food source?
We'd probably be pretty bad at it at first, but I think we'd be successful enough in the long run to make it work.
I don't know. We're all pretty good shots.
We could all fish, too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
could fish.
dude.
Yeah, we could fish,
Yeah.
and we could definitely learn how to hunt, no doubt. Like that, I feel like that's not like it might be difficult at first, but it wouldn't be that hard in the long run.
Yeah, if you're walking around the Huron National Forest up north, where I think we would head,
Yeah,
like you run into a deer whether
set up
you
some
want
traps,
to or not.
bow and
Traps
arrow,
would be tough.
maybe a little gun. You're just like
We have a lot of gun. Just kidding. No, we don't.
little BB gun, just
Allegedly.
like sniping
Yep,
squirrels,
BB guns
making
only.
squirrel bacon. I could live off squirrel bacon for a while, dude.
A little spanking.
A little spanking.
Hang on. You know about
Oof.
that for a while?
Ooh,
Without spanking, I don't want
spanking.
that.
Looking for a little spanking. Maybe
my
mosey on down
gosh.
to the Piggly Wiggly, get a few beers, and then mosey on back to the cabin.
Okay.
Nobody would ever know.
Real question: if this situation happens, do we stock up on liquor? In all honesty, because I feel like
Only Tim would ask that.
I would want to, but then I feel like I would feel irresponsible drinking in the moment.
Tim's like, we need all the Marlboro 100s we can find, and all the liquor.
You act like I'm a SIG guy.
I act like you're like NASCAR.
I do like NASCAR, not a fan of SIGs. Come on, bro.
I think the best bet would be like that 100 proof vodka, like pop-off or whatever.
Oh,
so, like,
dude.
if you get hurt, you can sterilize it.
Yeah, or that, or some Bernassis or some shit. Yeah,
Stash
or
is
like,
so on the team. Stash
that-
is so on the
what's that other one that's like super? It's like grain alcohol that's
Everclear.
Everclear, yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I cannot
You could
take
clear
shit.
any wound with Everclear.
Ever stay clear. Don't drink it.
I would definitely somehow need coffee.
I feel like Everclear could make you go blind.
I think that's Fireball.
I feel like that just degenerates your testicles.
Whoa.
That's a real thing.
What's going on here?
That's a
Yeah.
real thing, actually. That's a real thing. That
For a
Fireball,
while.
What is
I've been, doing the self checks.
Fireball is actually not sold in certain countries because it's been proven to have a chemical in it or like some type of
thought-
compound that degenerates testicular well-being.
Okay, I thought that was because they sold a batch that was pretty much like messed up in the distilling, and it was like 50 people died because it was essentially the same chemical as drinking antifreeze. That's a true story.
This is Fireball, right?
Yeah. In like 2006.
Fireball! Yeah, he gets it. Yeah. Nice. No, nonetheless, I think if all four of us paired up together and created a squadron,
Dude, he said nonetheless. No.
drink, everybody drink.
I just polished mine off. Boys, that brings me to the end of my beer.
Okay, that brings you to the end of the beer, but I want to say this as a final note. If we all squatted up,
We're not eating people.
no, not unless it needed to happen. But what I'm saying is, we could definitely be okay for a while, like
Yeah.
a pretty good while.
No doubt.
I would like to think. I have self-confidence in us.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Yeah, we could go 30 days without food.
Yeah, I can live off berries,
Yeah, right.
We can build a
2 on
fire,
6.
drink
Yeah.
fresh water.
beef jerky, Lay's, Doritos for
Wendy's.
sure. Wendy's, yeah, we'd raid a Wendy's. That's what we should do, boys. We should raid a Wendy's. Asiago chicken,
Nah, I'm saying
grilled
Taco
chicken.
Bell.
you
No,
can't.
dude. I mean, honestly, Taco Bell for the long run probably the good move because that shit never goes bad. But then again, neither does McDonald's.
Oh, we watched that video. That thing does not degenerate whatsoever.
Bro, their food stays good long term.
So, the video with the mold
Yeah,
on, it doesn't touch the top or McDonald's.
bro, it does not touch it. You could eat that shit a year later.
Yeah, but have you had the spicy McChicken though?
It's
Can't
a
say
hit.
that I've had.
It's good.
Is it good? I see. Yeah, Stash, we just talked about this. Me and Spice don't go well. Neither do me and Dairy. So
So
I digress.
He's like, double spicy McChicken with cheese.
I'm like, give me that double yeah, literally. And I'm just like, I will ruin the world in one swift motion.
You want to hear a funny cheese story from McDonald's? So I went to go get breakfast one day, and you get a sausage McGriddle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice fluffy buns or whatever they are.
Nice fluffy
pancakes.
buns, huh?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I think they have maple syrup on them, maybe blueberries if you're lucky.
Nice and sticky?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And then I don't know how the McDonald's workers thought I said put cheese on it, but I get home, I open it up, nice little layer of cheese on my sausage McGriddle.
Right, syrup and cheese.
Yeah. So I don't know if you ever had syrup and cheese.
Can't say that I've had.
It's not good.
No?
No.
Probably bad.
No. It's like
It's like not good.
yeah.
Nice.
Certainly less than ideal.
Seems about right.
Unlike the beer that we drank today.
Yeah.
What are you calling last call?
I am
Yeah.
calling
Last call.
No.
Apparently.
No.
Hey, New Holland Cerveza con Limón.
I'm gonna give this
Electric.
I'm gonna let you guys go first.
I'm going to call this one electric. I liked it a lot. Great summer beer. We're coming up on these summer months. It was nice and warm today. It's going to be nice and warm in days to come. We're coming up on the end of spring, early summer. I love this beer. It's the perfect beer for being on the water, being out on the
Yep.
boat, chilling out by a
Yep.
bonfire
Yep.
with the boys, with the girls, with the ladies and gentlemen, hanging out, enjoying yourself, just looking for a good beer to sip. It pairs so well with just having a good time. It's an electric beer. That's my call.
That's fair. Kyle.
I'm gonna go Mad Decent. I really like it. It's got great flavor. It's a little sweet for my taste, but that's just my preference. Overall, very light, very flavorful. I'm very happy with it. Mad Decent.
Hell yeah. Stash, what's that one sip review?
All right, one sip. I can taste the electricity Nick's talking about.
Yeah.
I also taste the sweetness. But I feel like if I was about 5 or 6 deep on a boat, I would say I love it. But right now, I'm just a fan.
He's
Okay.
just a fan, which is all you need.
Okay. I think I'm somewhere in between Mad Decent and Electric, to be honest. I think if I had 2 of these, Electric. If I had 4 of them, Mad Decent. Sweetness is a little downfall. But overall, phenomenal beer. New Holland killed it once
Yep.
again, like they do with all their stuff. I don't know about you boys, but I had a lot of fun shooting this podcast.
Great podcast. Cinco de
And
Mayo.
I hope everyone out there has a phenomenal Cinco de Mayo, and I hope you're partying. And I think I got one more question for y'all before you head out. One more shot of tequila to send it.
One more shot of tequila for the boys.
Let's go.
Let's go. Kyle said it.
Stash?
He's about it. Let's go.
You about to rip into some tequila, some hornitos?
Yeah, why not?
Stash, we're gonna have to pour your shot in something
You
other.
can put it in my shot glass. I'll put mine in my drink.
Perfect.
All right, cheers.
yeah.
Come over here, boys.
Let's all take a shot. Sweet Jesus.
Here you are, Stannis.
Well, thank you, sir.
Want some salt, buddy?
That's how the professionals do it, right?
That's how the professionals do it, indeed. Nonetheless, there's that for you. Boom.
Come over here by you. Yeah.
Oh, boys, 3 tequila shots in one sitting. Don't mind if I black out.
All right, boys. I'm just gonna. Oh, Stannis needs it.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone.
Bang, yup. Oh, fuck.
Lime, no.
That's a wrap. Hey, everyone, like and subscribe, and have a great day.
Aye.